Now, you know I had to come on. I had a friend visiting, so I had to handle that first, because friends are very important. Long-time friendship. He was leaving today, but now you know I'm gonna come on and say so and see what's going on, kids and kidlets. It's daytime today live. A statement was put out. Everybody kept asking me, "What's happening with the Emmys? What's happening with daytime Emmys? What's happening with daytime Emmys?" Well, kids, now you're gonna know. Daytime Emmys ain't happening. I'm going to post this under the Daytime Emmy specials also. So those at home, if you're listening, it's actually Daytime Today live, but we're going to talk about it on here. Due to WGA strike. So we're just going to get that noon. I'm usually on this time of day, so surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I'm gonna setting my stuff up, got my water and ice. Give me a second, folks. It's going slow. Let's see who joined me. Who's joining me? Dolores L. Hi, Dolores. How are you, Miss Leach? We're not surprised. Obviously, we're not. But I know people are just, it's still big news. It's big news. We were waiting to see what they were going to do. After the Tonys, which were a few days beforehand, said they were postponing their shit, we were just like, okay, come on, daytime Emmys. It's less than, and I just bought 2 outfits for the Emmys. So I'll hold on to them. I'll get a chance to try them on and figure it all out. But I'm telling you, it's like, okay, kids, the Emmys will not be televised. Oh shit, I got all this shit everywhere. Okay, give me 1 second, kid. I'm trying to pull this together. I'm gonna take it out of my book now. There's no Emmys on the 16th. I didn't plan any shows that weekend. It's so funny. It's Father's Day that weekend. So we celebrate Father's Day. Is that in there? Yeah, we ain't surprised. I know who could have seen this. Everybody could see. I stand with WGA. So and everything, you guys, everything, I keep saying it, goes with writing. Everything goes writing. So I'm going to read the announcement just so that people know what I've read if you haven't seen anything. Because I don't want people ask me, what did they say? So here's from Alan Sharp, who I know, who I've interviewed. You can check out my interview with him on the Daytime Emmy specials from last year. Nice, really nice guy. He said, I want to make sure I get this all correct. The 50th annual Daytime Emmy Awards planned for Friday, June 16th on CBS is postponed due to the WGA strike. In addition, the Creative Arts Emmys, Creative Arts and Lifestyle ceremony planned for Saturday, June 17th has been postponed pending a strike resolution. We look forward to our community gathering together as one to celebrate our golden anniversary, it's 50 years, and all the talented nominees and honorees at a later date. That's the official announcement. And, yeah, because reality TV and reality and news are exempt. So, yes. People were asking me, what am I doing? I have other jobs, so I'm not striking with the people. I have other jobs. But I do support. I promote all the strike stuff. I promote all the stuff on their pages. Hi Leopardess, happy Tech Tuesday. I have bought a couple of shirts that were sanctioned by WGA. I'm going to wear them and support them. The money goes to help them out. So I've done that. My money, my mouth is. Some of my friends who have other gigs, I'm supporting that and promoting that. So they make some money in the meantime. And so I am there. I'm there in spirit. I also stopped writing. I'm not writing any audio dramas or producing any until they get settled, any new ones. I have some old ones that are done and record and put those together. But I'm feeling for them. So I mean, we're in week 3, kids. This could go on for months. So Chartreuse is calling it fall or 2024. Would not be. I can't even argue with you. It could be possible, yeah. Because this year's Emmys are the 50th anniversary. It's not just some Emmy ceremony. They have to really. It's like there's some planning in that, and a lot of writing that goes into that. You know, that's the thing. So. And I was just wondering how they're going to try to do that and get around it. Okay. Yes. So everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Anyway, no. So here's the thing, Jage fam. I mean, well, yeah, they're not going to be. There's no ceremony, so that means you're not going to know who the winners are or nothing. That means the whole thing is on hold. The whole ceremony. That means the red carpet, the actual award show, the winners, everything. So nothing's being, everything's same with the Tonys right now. Everything is on hold. They're not going to do a special like visual thing. It's going to be, this is it. They're just going to hold the ceremony until. Oh, I did. Well, Daphne, I never come on at this time. I'm happy to see you, Miss Daphne, of course, always. We do okay. So just so no winners or anything. So I will. Okay, Chartreuse, right? I will keep posted, of course, on this whole situation. Our predictions, my show I put out is still out there. You can watch it. But we'll wait and see what happens. You know, so yep. I mean, I really do hope they come to the resolution sooner than later. I mean, come on, folks. They're not asking for much. Come on. It's like really. And what's funny is, but this is happening. See, they're hi Simone. They're like, well, yeah, the season's ending, right? The fall television season. But this could delay next season's opening. A lot of shows are not producing right now. You can find the list somewhere online. There's all these lists of shows that are not producing. They're not. Kids, what do? They do. What's Frank doing these days? When they, I know. Give the rights. I agree. Completely agree with that. If it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage. When you say Frank, you mean my Frank Moran? SAG isn't yet, but SAG's contracts and so does the DGA, Directors Guilds, are coming up shortly. And there's been talks. So yes, a lot of shows have stopped production. There's a lot of shows stop production. I know that Bold and Beautiful's in Rome right now filming. So I don't know how they're doing that. They're doing that. But SAG and DGA are both talking about going striking possibly. So if they all strike, whew, yeah. Hi, Tracy Stevens. Hi for this morning. So I tell people all the time, it affects me too. It affects everybody because for me, then there are a lot of people who are not working or they're trying to do other stuff. No, SAG is not on strike right now. I said they're talking about it. They're not on strike. They're they are they are their contracts are coming up. So there's been talks. So yes, definitely will feel if it does happen. I want to make sure that everybody knows. I'm not saying they're on strike. They're not on strike at the moment, but potential. That's my Frank. I know Frank. Frank's been mine eight years. My work husband. My Frank. So yeah, we see other people support their side stuff. Like I said, still watch their shows, still watch their stuff. He said they have an old contract still going. So still watch their shows they've written. Do not boycott. Also, I got my movies on, but that's what they say. Leopards. Well, Leopards. There's a lot of shows out there to watch. Actually, we know so many shows I can't catch up on. Well, I guess now we have time to catch up on them, right? Leopardess. So you just like turn it on, just watching shit. Then at this point, um, but yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, yeah, watch all their old. They still are handling the old contract. They're still handling that. So watch. So don't boycott. They said don't boycott any streaming service. You can still watch the stuff. But the soaps could run out also. They can totally run out. If they can only write so far in advance, and they had to stop. So if they run out of episodes, like last time, Dolores, look what I'm reading. Spare by Prince Harry, also. Nice thick book. But yeah, I'm reading it too, Dolores. We're reading it together. We're both reading it together. So yeah, I mean, hey, you don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. You're right. Days is yeah, right. I have plenty of time to watch Yellowstone. I know they're gonna end the show after this season. I know. So I have plenty of time to catch up on stuff. If that's the case. Um, but it affects everybody. It affects the crews and the actors and catering and restaurants and dry cleaners and me when it comes to wanting interviews and can't get certain interviews. Like we just it affects everything. It goes all the way down the line, and so that's what's so crazy. We're so Lexus the yes. But Dominique Devereaux, the first black bitch on television. That's my girl. That's my girl. But yes, so support all of us who do audio dramas and other things. And I have all these events. You can check them out underneath this movie, underneath this video. I have listed all my events for the next 4 months. So take my classes, take my events, meet other people, meet other fans. Let's have a good time. That's what I'm doing. Many of you guys have come to my Zooms. They're fun. We have a good time. And I have some good ones coming up this week. So I'm like, come, join me. Let's have some fun. And it helps keep me in business. And And so I get to help other people at the same time, and it's a win-win. And other folks are doing Zooms, like Sean Kane is doing Zooms and things. So it's kind of like we're all working out. We're all working out, but we all support the writing because it starts the nucleus. Everything starts with the writing. That's what it is. But the daytime Emmys has to be written. There has to be a show rundown. Has to be segments written. You have to do the research and write up each of the segments. If you're going to do something like, greatest soap moments of the last 50 years, you have to have somebody writing that and researching that. You want to do best actress winners. You have to use somebody to research that and write that down and put it all the scripts for everybody to read as they're going onto the podium. Like it's a lot of work that goes on for the daytime Emmys that includes writing. Same with the Tonys. It includes writing. Let me get some water. Right back, kids. We're 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I cleaned my room today too. I'm so happy. I can't even tell you. We're getting some water, kids. Oops. I put out too much water. Shit. 1 second, I put out too much water. It's like ding, 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 ding. All things I do. I spilled some water. Sorry, guys. You see him behind the scenes, you're like, what is James doing? I spilled water. Just trying to water a goddamn plant. We're almost there. No interview today. What I did today that was yesterday. I did an interview. It's out now, but the When Calls the Heart musical. I did Coffee and Conversation, which will be out next Tuesday. I believe. Is it next Tuesday? Oh yeah, it'll be next Tuesday. Whatever that is. What episode is that? 55. Yeah, next Tuesday I did that. And then I had a friend who was in town that we saw each other. We had lunch. He came to the garden. He saw the garden. He came to my house. He played guitar. We talked music. We had a good time. Oh my God, Leopardess. I bought a t-shirt. And everybody knows that we've been the prefix and then the floor and then the remix. I love 6. It was so good. Run, don't walk, see it, everybody. It's 80 minutes of good time. My brother had never been to a musical in person. He loved it. Now we're going to do MJ the musical next. I'm going to see Tina Turner the musical with my chocolate twin Tony Moore, my sister, and them in June. And then in December is MJ the musical. So it was so wonderful to go. It was a beautiful day in Los Angeles. We had great seats, great crowd. It was so much fun. Six is everything. My brother's a huge Henry VIII fan and tutors, that stuff. And so you get a history lesson with your musical. So Leopardess was great. It was really great. So now no one wins. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so Rebecca, I'm glad you're saying these questions and stuff. Here's the thing. So it just means it's postponed. Nothing is, it means it's going to happen at some point, and it stays, whether it's September, November, December, whatever, it's going to be the 50th annual, and they're going to do, so hopefully it won't go into next year and postpone things and throw everything off. But no, they'll figure out something before that happens. They'll figure something out, whether they just announce the winners and give it out visually or something. But for now, it just means there's no ceremony. Doesn't get read, but these people will win their prizes and they will give them out. Remember, even through COVID, they still had give out the prizes. So no, they're gonna go to next year's. Everything is every Emmys is representative of the previous year. So no, it doesn't happen that way. The Christmas, that's kind of funny, the Christmas Emmys, right? So, but yes, but Leopardess 6 was the bomb. The bomb. My friend lives in LA now. She says there's lots to do for being ready. Well, LA's very spread out. LA is a very spread out area. And so, yes, there's always something to do here. And I tell them all the time, you don't have a lot of money either. There are places that are free to get into or very low cost. Depends on what you want to do all over Los Angeles. You can be there are folks who just stay in one area all the time and never go anywhere else. There are cities in LA I've never been to. I don't usually go there. Like just now, I was down here in Inglewood. My friend was here. We were doing all this stuff over here. And so we're having a good time. Having a good time down here in South Bay. And so there's always little theaters, big theaters, concerts in the park, art gallery showings, musicals, plays, cooking classes, whatever. There's all kinds of stuff all over the place. There really, really is. There's some stuff everywhere. Or even you just want to go to the beach. I live by the beach. You want to go to the beach to be entertained. It's like the beaches there. You can go have drinks at the beach. Tomorrow night, I'm going to have going to happy hour with Flobo. We're going somewhere in the neighborhood. And on Thursday, I'm going to a Colombian restaurant I've never been to with my friend Caesar. So I'll do something different every night. And then this Friday is my class. And then Saturday. So if you're signed up, this Friday is my writing. My class will take your stuff and turning it into something. Saturday night is the adult Zoom. It's $30. You guys should come. We got some fun prizes. Have a good time. Then Saturday is the Chiraya Fair. We have our Chiraya's Tigers event, private event. That's this weekend. So I have all this fun stuff this weekend going on for myself. So LA is it's like New York or Chicago. They're big. So there's lots of things to do. It does a lot. But LA is not a 24-hour city like New York is or Las Vegas. They're 24-hour cities. What's for supper? I don't know. I just ate, actually. I had a nice giant salad from Farmer Boys. There's a freebie for my birthday, a freebie. So I haven't decided yet what I'm having but I know I'll be hungry later. It's only 4 o'clock now, so I know I'll be hungry. So I know I'll be hungry. Tracy's making tacos. You go, girl. It's Taco Tuesday. Malby Fence Peaches thing, good, Kelly. Do all 3. You'll love it. Hi, Miss Susan. How are you? Hello, Miss Ethel. How are you? Hello, Rodelli. How are you? Yes, it's been postponed, the daytime Emmys, but you saw the announcement. They're on the side that they need writers, and the writers are who write these shows, and the writers are on strike. Hi, Danny. Actually, I'm having a good day today. I cleaned my room a little bit. I feel much better about that. It's 6 we are, it's 4 we are. So I would normally be thinking about food right now, but I ate around 2:30. I guess. 2:33. So it's still fresh in my system. But see, then around 9 o'clock, I'll get hungry. So I might just eat some here in the house. I might have something just to keep it going. Chicken Alfredo bow tie pasta. Sounds good. It's a fan favorite. But yeah, the Emmys. So the Emmys will be held at some time. They're waiting for the strike to be struck and put behind them, and then they'll announce a new date. But these shows employ writers to write everything in between the segments and stuff. So they do the research, they do the writing, make it sound good. It's not easy to go in front of a microphone and just talk. I'm a host and I can do it for the most part because I have so much training. But if you're an actor, so it's not easy to do that. So you need something to go off of. You need writing. So that's the deal, kids. Well, you know how to come on. I'm just shocked that so Candace Mack must be somewhere talking about this. Let's see, is she on Twitter? Let me go on Twitter real quick. Seriously, let's see. Is she in a Twitter space somewhere? Because I'm shocked she's not popping her ass in here. Let's see. We need to talk. Let's see what's going on there. I don't see Candace in that one. Okay. There's a couple of spaces. This is, but there's nobody. Okay, no. Oh my God, what happened to wait a minute, what happened to Eva Basler? Oh my God, something happened to you. Oh my God, I did not know that. Okay. I have other news, you guys. Sorry, I got other news. Okay. So I'm actually shocked by I didn't know this was going on. So Eva Basler, who is the PR person for Bold and the Beautiful, is in a medically induced coma. It's a long story, but online there is a GoFundMe for her. Michelle, I just retweeted it. Shit. On my page, you'll be able to see it from Michelle Valjean, who who they John McCook, who plays Eric, and his wife set it up, and it's so she's in serious condition. She's in ICU, which I went through that with my mother just a month ago. I know how that is. But they say there's some signs of improvement. Radiation and chemo are the next step. And she's on a ventilator at the moment. Cheese and crackers. I did not know that. Her oxygen is too low. She has a tumor. It only has the function of one lung. So they're spreading. So they're trying to get money for her to help her out. So, I reposted on my page. I will repost it. The GoFundMe. Eva and I've had our issues over the years, but we have worked together for many years. She represents Sean Kanan, everybody, my folks. And I'm just in shock right now. Right now, I'm totally shocked. You see, this is real time, James. I'm like in shock by hearing. I didn't know it because I was going to actually check on her. So yeah, I think I'm in shock right now. Well, I got to do one text really quick. Wow. Okay, I did not. I'll talk to Sean later about that. I'm just kind of in shock at the moment. Yeah, we went Eva and I. She put me through the ringer to make sure she could trust me. And I'm just like, and I'm in shock. I'm really in shock right now. I guess that's why I haven't heard from her in a while. Interesting. Yeah, she hasn't been on in a while. So, oh, I did not know that. So yes, this is crazy news. So yes. Okay. Well, I saw that. Okay. So anyway, let me get back to you guys. Yeah, I don't say about that. She's been in business for a lot of years. But I'm telling you guys, things can change in an instant. In an instant. My friend who was here, his husband, from diagnosis to death was 34 days. He went in complaining about a pain and died from colon lung cancer. I mean, my stepdad died from Christmas Eve to January 20th. Just all of a sudden, he went bad and died. My mother, 2 days after what was going on, all of a sudden she was dying. Now she's back, thank God. But just like it's like what? I mean, like life literally can change in a second. And I know this too from my Bell's palsy. One day I was fine, next day I couldn't talk, couldn't spit, couldn't eat, my face drooped, couldn't do anything, and then I went on for almost a year. Oh, it'd be done in 2 months or 2 weeks. I had severe case, and it was a year. I remember when I got COVID, same thing. It was like all of a sudden I had chills, all of a sudden I got fatigue, all of a sudden I got a fever. I felt it come on, but before that I was doing fine. Kids, it's like we have to live life to the most. That's why I do 10,000 things. That's why I just wrote a song last night and sent it in. And I'm writing 4 books right now, and I just feel like there's so much I want to do, and I have to get out there and do it. It's just I mean I could be dead tomorrow, kids. Just like I could drop dead tomorrow. Who knows? You know. But see, so for me, JH fan, I don't do the Pain Olympics. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm just saying for me, I don't do the Pain Olympics. Everything is relevant for the people who are involved, what they're doing. Because I would tell people when it came to caregiving, there are different types of caregiving situations, but all of it is just like tough. But someone said, well, James, mine wasn't as bad as yours. It doesn't matter. It's like you caregived, I caregived. It does it's a lot. Um, I don't do that. So I just go, but everything is important, so to speak. The arts are important, like anything else, because without the arts we fall apart. And those folks who think the strike is because of more, to me, there's no more important things happening. Entertainment's important. That's how I view it. Entertainment is just as important as politics and law and health and everything. Entertainment can save lives. Trust me. So to me, paying writers what they're worth and giving them good health benefits, since we all know how our health care system is expensive, is to me just as important as everything else that's happening out there. So not you, JH fan, exactly, but for just and people who say stuff like that out there, it's just like it to me, it's just important. No one died. Eva Basler from Bold and Beautiful PR is in a coma right now. She's going through some stuff right now. I just found out. I just went on Twitter and there it is. I'm going to share the GoFundMe on my pages and stuff. So yes, I'm going to share it. Okay. I'm sharing on some of my things. Yes, Linda Jackson. I'm going to read it once again for people who don't know exactly what the words were. I'm going to read it once again. This is from Alan Sharp, the president and CEO of the daytime of the Emmy of Natus. The 50th annual Daytime Emmy Awards planned for Friday, June 16th on CBS was postponed due to the WGA strike. In addition, the Creative Arts and Lifestyle ceremony planned for Saturday, June 17th has also been postponed, pending a strike resolution. We look forward to a community gathering together as one to celebrate our golden anniversary and all the talented nominees and honorees at a later date. So yes, both situations are postponed, not canceled, not zoomed, but postponed until the strike, till further notice, till the strike gets fixed. So hopefully now everybody got that. That's what they said. So Linda, I hope that answers your question. Caregivers are angels. They are. I mean, I'm just saying. It's. But people, I know people do the Pain Olympics and stuff like, no. To me, a caregiver is a caregiver is a caregiver. It does not matter what situation it is. Amanda Russ is in here, guys. Say hi to Amanda Russ. I was just texting her about Eva and the daytime Emmys. Amanda says she's still coming. I told her it's Father's Day that weekend, so we can celebrate Daddy right here. You take me to brunch, Amanda, for my Father's Day. That won't be with my kids, our grandkids. But no, but it's completely this. It's just tough. It's just everything's important to whoever is important to. The things I think that aren't important are petty fights and differences and stuff like that. Stuff doesn't. It means nothing. That stuff's nothing. But yes, I think arts and entertainment are very important. I think people think of it as bonus and extra stuff. But I know folks, and I know for myself, many of you here in this chat. Oh, Beauty Fashion, I said hi to you, Beauty Fashion. Hi. We know it can bring you through dark times, make you happier. When I was going through Bell's palsy and I couldn't do a lot of sound in my ears, my ear was swollen. I have a little bit on the background of comedies, and it would make me feel, calm me down. So I would have panic attacks and stuff. And it's if you're lonely at home, you turn on the TV or play music or whatever. It's there for you. It's there for you. So I think I can do that. I think I can do this. I'm sending Amanda and Tammy something. There you go. So Tammy and Amanda, I sent you the GoFundMe. Music therapy. I have a question. My question is, are you going to be on Maurice Bernard's State of Mind? I'm supposed to be, yes. We are in talks, and he was super booked when he contacted me. And so, yes, at some point. But if you want me on there sooner or whatever, send them, everybody just send them, tweets or whatever. Thank you, Medora Bohannon. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I still take it. Birthday wishes all month. It was only 5 days ago. It was only 5 days ago. So I'm still taking them. 6 days ago, so I'm still taking them. Hey, Q music's good. I like it. So yeah, so I tell people, lovingly tweet at him and say, when is James going to be on your show? And just whatever. We look forward to James being on the show. And maybe I guess it was done sooner, but Mo has been very nice to me, and we do talk off and on and stuff. But as a person who knows what it's like to book, he only does one show a week, and he works obviously during the week. So booking, I know what it's like to have to book all these guests. But he did contact me, so I'm looking forward to being on the show. Well, I still go, nudge him a little bit, but lovingly, not like me, lovingly. But he's been very nice to me. So stay tuned. I'm patient. I run podcasts. I know how I can be. So very patient. But I am shocked that Candace is not coming through here right now. I am very shocked. Jay's fan, it's funny you say that. I was just thinking about that yesterday because I interviewed Homegirl, the musical. Well, it's the end of July, so I probably won't do anything until July. But I was also going to send an email to my contacts and go, when can I start asking? It's honestly, you're going to want it around the time the show's on. So they start end of July. So I figure I'm gonna contact early July and then see what they say. James Spilty, did he contact you? No, seriously, Dolores, I shit you not. Here you go. Okay, here you guys. I'm gonna spill a little something I normally don't do unless it's my private Zooms. Maurice. That's what I get. Okay. He wrote to me, how are you doing, James? From him. How are you doing, James? Let's talk again. I booked up till March. I'm sure you know how it is, but we will touch base. Thank you, brother. And that's how he came to me. I was like, and then we talked again about a month ago, and he said, thank you, James. I love changing it up, and now that he reached the goal of 100,000 followers, I can change it up. We will chat. I'm just figuring out what I'm going to do here. I have some incredible stuff coming up. Thank you again. So we're in talks. We are in talks. So even so you saw, man, it's too long. It's too long for me to read. It's too long for me to read. It's a long thing. But no, Dolores, he contacted me himself, and we talked. So it was actually him. And that's why I was like, oh my goodness, because it is his show. It's his show. I guess he does it himself. Crystal, my soaps are a way to get away from everyday mess in his life. Exactly. So, but yeah, no. So Dolores, like that was some of our exchanges. But he contacted me. That's also so I was like, it's Maurice Bernard, and you can usually tell when it's either they write it or their people write it. He wrote it. It's him. It's totally him. Then I talk to him on a regular basis on other things, and it's the way he sounds. He writes. It's him. I'd be shocked if it wasn't him. But yes. Yeah, so it's just, I mean, like I said, even I've been through a lot of stuff, but I'll tell you something, I would never wish anything. I wouldn't wish a coma on anybody or cancer or anything. I would not wish anything on anybody like that. That's rough. And she has her 4 children, grown children. who she loves very much. And so that's just to saddle around, and for the actors, and she's a hardworking woman in this business. So yeah, right, exactly. You know me. Yes, I know. I told him, I said, you'll get a lot of followers for my episode. A lot of folks be like, "Who's that?" And there are a lot of folks in this business who know who I am. So it's not. I'm not just like anonymous person. I have a following. So I think people are like, okay. I've been on Jimmy Kimmel. I've been in People Magazine. I've been in Forbes. I have a following. But I always like, sometimes I'm always having to like explain myself. Like they see what I do. They go, you do what? You know all these people. I know. I want those silent people. I'm just here, I guess, just toiling away, and like, but I do all this hard work. I have 17 audio dramas I wrote or co-wrote out there. I mean, like, I'm not some amateur who just started yesterday. So, but you guys know, of course, my Lotties, you guys know who I am. 26 are watching, 16 likes. Please hit the like button if you want. If you hate me, hit the like button. If you want to hit the like button for something else besides me, please do. I appreciate that. It helps me get things. If you're not subscribed to my channel, which I think most of you guys here are, if you're not, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 4,000 people. I don't know what it does, but I'm trying to get there. I have super chats that are enabled, of course, you do so choose, or sign up for my classes or Zooms that are coming up. The list is underneath the video, or patreon.com/JamesLottJr. I have all kinds of ways to support me. Buymeacoffee.com/JamesLottJr. All different ways to support me as I'm working on this journey called the entertainment business. The entertainment business. We follow you everywhere. Follow me. I'm gonna look on the street, see why am I trying to resume. Oh, I'm just a regular person. Just be like, oh, James, meet me at Starbucks on Wilshire Boulevard. I'll meet you at Starbucks on Wilshire Boulevard. I don't know who you are, Dolores. We have to. I'll give you a big hug. We can have some coffee. Oh, if you don't drink coffee, have some tea. I'm a regular person. I'm a regular guy. But yeah, Amanda knows. Amanda saw me. She met me. She fangirled over me. That's fine. I'm just me. That's why I say come to my Zooms too, because they're fun. You get to talk to me. We have a good time. I think, Dolores, you've done a few Zooms in the past. But yeah, join us. We have a good time. We just talk. I just talk like regular folk. I give you all kinds of information, tea. But yeah, I had to come on here and say something. I couldn't let this go by. This is major news. This is major news. So you guys, I'm live. I'm live. Talking about the daytime Emmys being postponed. It is crazy. And then my friend Eva Basler is in a coma. I'm like, what is going on here? I did. She fangirled out. You did. You can fangirl out too. It's fine. I'm explaining the strike to them, WGA strike. I'm explaining the Emmy process. I'm explaining all kind of stuff on my show, Daytime Today, live on YouTube. That's why my hair's in a ponytail right now because I need to shave the sides. I need to fix my hair at some point. But right now it's in a ponytail. Trying to do that. That's what I'm doing right now. So you guys, I'm live. I'm live. Talking about the So you guys, I'm live. I'm live. Let's see. I don't know how the strike works, but how do they afford to live in the meantime? Most people will be on the streets waiting for an employer to pay us we'll be out in the streets waiting for an employer to pay us our worth. I am fangirling out now. I'm not even in the same state, but so yes, now the JLJ Zoom Events show is postponed too. Exactly. It is a fan. Dolores, you're hilarious. Meat Cobb. So what's recent? This was interesting because in LA about 2 months ago, the LA Unified School District, their employees went on strike. All their janitors and groundskeepers and lunch ladies and all that stuff, lunch people and bus drivers, because they were getting paid what they were worth. And so they went on strike for it. It would lasted for 3 days, and then it came to an agreement. And so yeah, if you have a union or whatever, yes, all these are all best for if you have unions and stuff. Um, if you have a union or something. But I'm telling you, in Hollywood's a whole different world. When I say Hollywood, I mean entertainment and media, because also this includes New York, Chicago, Atlanta. It includes WGA East, WGA West. It includes anybody who's a writer in the business in America who's part of the union. And some folks have side gigs and side hustles on the side. So they strike during the day and then they do the side hustles on the weekends or whatever. They're striking during the week, not during the weekends. And so they do other, so as we say, support the other stuff. Their old contract is still being enforced, it's still being honored. So if you watch their shows and things that they've done, they still get residuals for that. Yes, but they don't get paid to strike. You're right, they don't get paid to strike and they lose out money, but that's the whole point. They feel that strongly about it. That's why they're striking. So that's how strongly they feel about it. There's nothing, they feel like they don't ask you for much. They feel like there's not that much to ask for, and that's why they're striking. But there's some jobs don't have unions, so striking doesn't do anything. I know Starbucks employees were striking for a minute. They had so some do, isn't it? But for me, I mean, I had jobs where I was getting paid nothing, and I left them. I was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm not doing it." But I always try to change within. So I was to try and change it for not just for us, but for people in the future who come into it. So I hope that explains kind of how on what they're thinking on their side. And the entertainment business makes so much money, hand over fist, that it's like there's money to go around. I've seen it happen. When they want to pay you, they'll pay you. They'll find the money. That's like corporate world too, right? If they don't want to pay you, they'll find ways not to pay you. But if they really want to pay you, they'll find the money. To kids, so that's that side of it. So my mother was part of a union, airport police. They struck once in the past. The writers struck last time was like, it was almost 4 months. That's why SAG, after all, they're all thinking about it. Everybody just wants equal. Everybody just wants what they deserve. That's all. And again, it's not anything outrageous, in my opinion. It's not anything outrageous. So they're asking for 30% of this, or yeah, there'd be no difference. But they're asking just like 2 or 3%. Like it's nothing outrageous. And health benefits. I mean, I saw my stepfather's bills pre-insurance. And I'm like, I don't have that money. Who's gonna pay that? And that was for minor shit like getting in an ambulance or just getting checked out. It was like $50,000. I don't have money. I don't have that money. For a payment plan, I'll pay $100 a month for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm. So that's the thing. That's crazy. So we have to support all talent, crew, writers, everything for the entertainment they provide us. It's still a job. It's still a function. Just like we should support, flight attendants all the way up to pilots. We also should support the ground crew that actually cleans the planes and fuels the planes and the baggage handlers. It's like every piece of the puzzle should be all compensated to where they should be compensated. No one's saying they should be equal to everything should be equal. It's just that they have specific requirements they think that could work for them. So yes. Thank you for the likes, folks. Thank you so much. I see more likes. Thank you. I've been on almost an hour already. God, I feel like I just got here. I just got here. So did I answer most of your questions about these things? The daytime Emmys, the strike. Have I answered the questions that I know of? Is there anything I don't know? There's a guy I follow. I tell people all the time this. There was Michael Jamin writer. That's Jamin writer on Instagram. I follow him. You have a question? Amanda, of course you always have a question. But Amanda, do you want to come on really quick? Are you camera ready? I can send you a Zoom. You can come on real quick and ask the question live. Or no, are you not camera ready? I was just ask Amanda this. She's like, hey, I'm not ready. She always looks fine, but then she's gonna say she's not ready. Why just she's gonna tell me she's not ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for her to say it. Well, someone's gonna sit here and wait to see what she has. I know that the chat could be slow. I'm gonna wait till she answers. Divorce, beheaded, died. Excuse me. Divorce, beheaded, died. Divorce, beheaded, survived. That's 6. And the history mix, everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. So she didn't answer. She just asked the question. She didn't answer. If the strike ends tomorrow soon, will they put it back on at such a state? I have no idea. I have no idea. That they told us what they told us. This is not a normal thing that happens. See, I knew it. I'm not camera ready. Hi, of course, I'm not camera ready. Yes, this is not a normal procedure. So there's no precedent. So I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. They didn't say. I know you're hoping the Emmy's going to happen when you're here. Chances are they're not, Amanda. I mean, might as well get ready for that. Just get ready for that. Chances are it's not going to happen on those dates. Hi, Andrea. Andrea. Yes. Is there SAG Awards? I didn't know there was any SAG Awards. I didn't see any SAG Awards. The Tonys aren't right now, neither are daytime Emmys. I don't know anything about any SAG Awards. I thought SAG Awards usually are right before or right after the Oscars. So I don't know. So what SAG Awards are you talking about? Refresh my memories. Divorced, beheaded, survived. And just for you tonight. Divorced, beheaded, live. And wishful thinking. I know. I mean, it could. They couldn't. I mean, I have no. I mean, For them, it's an inconvenience because I'm sure they booked the hotel. I mean, I know it's like to book hotels. They booked the hotel, leased the space. This was not a light decision. I'm sure they really talked about it. And I don't know what protocols they have in place with the Biltmore or whatever. I mean, I have no idea what they have in place. But I mean, this was not a light decision. I'm sure. Might watch it. I have no idea. What we got? Yeah, last SAG Awards was February. Is in February. So yeah. So the only SAG talk that's been happening is if they may go on strike. Their contract is up soon. Well, right now, see, with the soap operas, they film in advance. So they film up to sometimes up to 4 or 5 weeks in advance. They already have episodes done. So right now, many of them have stopped filming and writing because they're writing. I mean, there's no writing. So they've stopped writing. So it depends on where they last stopped writing. So right now, Meek, there's nothing. Yeah, you don't feel it for right now. But maybe in a month or so, if there's no strike, I mean, we could feel it a few months down the line. Well, I know for sure tonight or later I'll be watching the soaps. I haven't watched any soaps today, so I'll watch them all back to back. So I'll probably start with General Hospital first, then General Hospital first, then B and then YNR. So I don't watch that for sure. Then after that, I'm not sure. One sec. Guys, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hi, Sherry Calverts. Sherry Calvert. Hello. Oh, you're on here now. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. That's your song right now. What do you get? What did you get right now? Tonight is 911 FBI because I am unofficially served by the FBI agent. Okay. So yes. And some people signed up. I got some new signups today for the mental health Zoom at the end of the month. I got some for the grown-ups chat today. I got a couple more. Yay. We'll have some fun. So sign up for that one. And I got a couple for my class today on Friday. So thank you to those who are signing up. And we're having a good time. We're having a good time. You're going to learn some stuff. Have some fun. Because we all need fun these days. Trust me. Woo. What the world needs now is fun, fun, fun. It is. I mean, the world's crazy out there, you guys. It's crazy. Like literally crazy. It's bonkers. It's crazy and bonkers. It is bonkers. I'm just being on this time of day. I'm like, man, it's so weird. I know other folks probably get mad at me because I'm taking their time slot by coming on here. But I am shocked that Candace Mack has not come through here. I'm shocked. Well, that's all I need to tell you guys. I just want to come on and talk about that. So shout out to Eva Bassler. I hope I'm going to find some information. I hope she's doing better. I'm going to share her GoFundMe. Hi, Megan. But the daytime Emmys are postponed, not canceled. It's postponed for now. No dates have been given. This is all in real time. Everything depends on the WGA strike, which I stand with and stand behind. And I think it's a no-brainer as for all of us. Again, it's time for my events. I'm James Lott Jr. I love you guys. Thanks for coming through. And I will talk to you guys. It's so funny. I'll be on in the morning, do my JLJ this morning, but it's so funny being on in the evening. Like, this is not what I do. I don't do this. It's time for me to watch some soap operas. I gotta know what's going on in the soap